Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professional. I'm here at 7823 Nardian Way in Westchester, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. The main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination does not focus on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 3-inch main sewer line cleanout located on the north side of the structure. Basically, when you're walking up to the front door, the right side, the line is basically exiting out of the right side and running actually towards the back. The line actually is connecting up to a public easement that runs along the property line, the back of the property line there, and this is where the public sewer is actually running. Initially I thought the line was going out onto the street, so from where I started from, there's actually about 30 feet of pipe that I haven't looked at yet, so the video will be shot in two parts. We're going to look at this first section, which is basically from this connection point of public sewer, which is right ahead of us on the camera. We're going to be going up through this cleanup that I accessed, and then I'll be backing up and starting from the first access point and showing from that the first access point, the farthest one that's back, to this cleanout that I accessed to this video from. Now, I'm going to be coming basically from this section back up to the cleanout. Now, initially, what's up ahead there is the public sewer is a concrete pipe. That section of concrete right ahead, where you see the roots coming in. That reddish material, that is a vitrified clay. I'm going to describe both of those materials at the same time because they hold the same characteristics. But both of these pipes have long service life expectancies. However, they are more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, both being fairly brittle materials. On top of that, they both have the tendency to allow roots into the joint areas. Now, roots in a clay pipe or a concrete pipe are common. They are considered maintenance concerns, and when we do run into them, we typically just recommend that the line gets cleaned out regularly so that the roots are kept at bay. Roots in a system like this cause two main issues. The first is one of drainage. The line, essentially the roots come into the joint areas, they catch debris, they catch different particles, and then the line doesn't drain properly or as it should. The second issue, which is more of a concern if the line is not maintained properly, is that the roots actually have the potential of breaking or cracking the pipe. And we do have a couple sections of the line that are experiencing that, and that's just primarily due to the fact that the line hasn't been cleaned as regularly as it should have been. Now that I've described those, we're going to continue back. You can see here at this joint area at 46 feet, we're looking at some pretty significant roots coming in there. There's two issues with that. One, it's causing a little bit of a drainage issue. Second is that it makes it hard for us to see the condition of the line, the condition of the pipe as we come back. Now here's another joint area. You can see the roots have basically penetrated completely into the pipe. My camera's punched a small hole. And we have another section right here with that same issue. Now, I do have a hose running just to keep the line clean. I'm actually going to turn that hose off now. Looks like we just had a reset of the linear counter. Let's see if we can... Oh, no. Alright, so we're at about 45 feet, zeroed out at about 40 feet. So from here back is about 40 feet, and we'll try to keep it as best approximation of that as possible. Alright, so I turned off the water so that we can get a little bit of a better idea of some of the issues that are going on with the line as we're pulling away. Now, at this section here, we have a pretty steep drop that starts in the middle of the backyard, essentially right here. And it's a pretty steep drop down to connect up to that public sewer. So essentially we're running a diagonal path across that backyard. Running towards the right side of the property line, where the line basically evens out and then runs along the right side of the property. There, we have a little bit more roots coming in. Making a turn here. Alright, now here, we have again another pretty significant massive roots. I'm gonna run a little bit of the water. It's a little bit hard to see with where we're at right now, but this section, this joint area where those roots are coming in, the bottom of the pipe is actually broken. It's hard. You can get a little bit of an idea when we're sitting there. See that kind of line running along, a diagonal line that's running across the bottom, basically the bottom, middle, center of the screen. That's actually a crack. I took a photograph of it when the water wasn't running. I have a bit of a clear picture in the photograph to show you. Now that break is actually located, so if you're standing on the right side of the property, the back end of the property you have these trees that run along in the planter area, and there's actually a brick and a cinder block small wall that essentially runs along that right side. The pipe's actually sitting underneath that, so the wall will have to be remedied or corrected in order to properly fix that line. Now here, again, I've taken another photograph. You can see it's a pretty wide section of the pipe. That's the joint area, and that white line that's running along from the top left side of the screen down towards the center, that is a crack that circled the entire pipe. That will need to be fixed as well. That section is just in the gravel. It's about 3 feet deep. Alright. Now I'm going to turn off the water one more time. I'm going to be pulling the camera out of the line. Alright. Short section of plastic there. Now it's been resolved. So, just kind of orient you to a couple things. So, alright, so here we're sitting on the right side of the property. The front of the house is over that direction. There's a clean out down this walkway here. That's where the second video will be shot. It will be shot from the clean out that's over there into that clean out right there, where we started from. Now where the line's running, where I shot from, we started from that clean out. We went towards that backyard there. So the first flag, you can see right there, that small pink flag, that's where that first crack is, the one that's surrounding the pipe completely. The other crack is located just on the other side of this this wall right here. You can see these trees lining that section there. There's a small wall that's running along there, and then the line basically runs in a diagonal path across the backyard, and then right on the other side of those shrubs, that's where the main sewer line is. Or I'm sorry, that's where the public sewer is. We're going to go ahead and reset out to that second clean out, and we'll shoot part 2 of the video.